So hello and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. What is this? PopeCraft. So yeah, I've made one or two alterations to my logistics system. I've added basic pipes for those. I think I did those on camera. Not 100% sure. But I've also added this little thing. This is a logistics chassis pipe. If we go over to chassis, there we go. Very easy to craft, some redstone and iron around a basic logistics pipe. What this does is it allows you to add modules. Let me just get a hammer out the system. There we go. You can interact with it with a hammer and into there. You can add some different modules to it. I've added an Extractor Mark III module. Now what this does, and I'll just quickly show you how to make it. Extractor load NUI. Please load. Extractor, I'll reply to him in a minute. Extractor module is that, which is fairly easy to make. A blank module, yeah, fairly cheap to make. And what it does is, if we just grab some items that we won't need, like a stack of wood. There we go. Okay, so if we grab this stack of wood, 64, and put it in here, scoosh, it goes straight. It basically acts like a, if you've seen the automatic gate, it acts just like that, only it's a lot faster, insanely faster, in fact. So yeah, that's good. We've got that. We've got an input and an output to our system. For example, oh yeah, I did upgrade that to a logistics pipe Mark II. I kind of did that off air in the middle of last episode. Forgot to say it. Basically, you don't have to click with it in a wrench. You can click with it with your hand. The only difference in the recipe is, let's have a look at the request. The request logistics pipe Mark II requires a diamond gear on top of the golden gear. So yeah, it's a little bit more expensive, but we can afford it. 419 diamonds and counting. We can definitely afford it. So yeah, let's have a quick look at. Oh yeah, that's what we're going to do this episode. So this episode, I completely forgot. One more thing, I did add a whole wall of logistics crafting tables. Now I've added all sorts of recipes, from redstone conduits coils to sticks. I probably should have done those in the other order. The iron gears, wooden gears, stone gears, crafting tables, the whole works. Some of them, quite a lot of them are empty because I haven't found everything that I need to add yet. For example, I think everything, these are the main ones up to about here. Nope, here. No. Up to that torch to that furnace is pretty much full of different recipes I can make. Oh, good. And our power is pretty much keeping up. So what I want to do this episode is I want to automate the actual, because at the moment we have to manually request these, put them into a furnace. That's a long way to do it. We don't need to do that. We can actually just automate the whole process. So what I'm going to do is, let's go downstairs and get that started. I'm actually going to need to craft one or two things actually, aren't I? I'm going to need some leadstone. In fact, how am I for invar? I'm good, I think. I'm going to need to craft some hardened energy conduits. We've got 23 actually, so let's grab those. That should actually do us. 23. Thank you very much. And we're also going to need to teach our system, so we're going to need a pickaxe just to get backstage and tweak the pipes. Thank you very much. There we go. Now it's in. We're going to just go back here and make some of these. What was it? So you're taken, you're not taken, so you're the start point. Let's just get behind here. And we want you to craft. We're going to need it to powered furnace. Just takes a while for any eye to load. Any minute now. There we go. So powered furnace is not called a powered furnace. What is it called? A redstone furnace, that's why. So we need a machine frame. Let's teach it how to make that with iron. And the good thing that I really like about these is it automatically selects the right glass. If you look at NEI, it actually cycles through all the recipes, and that can be a pain when you're using AE. But with these, it's just a really nice feature. It just automatically selects the right thing. So we can create machine frames now. Tell you to make bricks out of that. Okay, so bricks out of that. Gonna have to get some clay for bricks, but that's no big deal. So oh yeah, import. Sorry, my brain just went a bit haywire. Like, what am I supposed to do here? I don't know. Just do it. Just do it. So there we go. And you need to be redstone reception coil. Yep, because we've got a different type of reception coil in the system. We've got a electrum based one, which is not the one we want. We want the one with gold. You can be copper gears. We'll do that recipe because we've got lots of iron. Just save us on crafting time. Import, and you can go ahead and make the actual redstone furnace. Awesome. So that should be able to craft as a redstone furnace. Now we just need to do the same for a macerator. So let's just clear you out. Okay, so macerator. I can never remember it. Actually, no, it's pulverizer, isn't it? Yes, I nearly made the mistake of getting the wrong one. So flint, we've got the recipe for. Copper gears, we've got the recipe for. Just need pistons. That looks good. Import. And we finally just need the pulverizer. Awesome. So import and place you down. You're spare for now. Kind of tempted to put a marker. Oh well. I'll just need to remember those N2 are blank. They don't have anything in yet. So if we go along, we should be able to request one pulverizer. Missing 2 copper gear. Oh, right. It's looking for the wrong copper gear. So let's get a copper gear. Missing 4 copper ingots. It's looking for the wrong copper. You know how I said that it was awesome with NEI? Maybe not. Okay, let's just get the right copper in here. Okay, so let's just mine you up. Where's the copper gears? Copper gears are in... Have I got the same? No, that's a different recipe. Copper gears are in here, so let's get the right copper in. No, that's thermal expansion, thermal expansion. Ah, wait, because I changed that one. The one problem with this texture pack is it's a bit hard sometimes to spot which ones you've done. So it's a bit hard to spot in between the mods. So import that. You should be good to go, I think. Import. Import. And you two are blank. Fingers crossed this all works. This time. So give us... Just give me a copper gear, just one. That's good, we've got a copper gear requested. And it should pop along into this chest any minute now. It just takes a while to go through the system and craft in the pipes. Because pipes, whilst they're better than before, they're not brilliant. So oh well, but we made a copper gear. That's awesome. Now let's plonk you in there. And let us request a pulverizer. Request. Are you going to make it? No, you're still looking for the wrong copper gears. Let's get a copper gear. Yeah, this is the problem sometimes. You just... NEI sometimes derps up and... Yeah. But it's good that we actually got this before we actually set everything up. Okay, so... We're going to need to change you to thermal expansion gears. And we're going to need to change you to thermal expansion gears. Should say thermal expansion. Yep. Yep. Yes. That's all good. So we need to break you, so that we can get to you. Import. Place you down. Import. And I'm missing a crafting pipe. Where did it go? I have no idea. Where's our crafting pipe? It's not bouncing around back there. Okay, we've just lost it. Let's call that a loss. Oh well, not the end of the world. We should now we should be able to make a pulverizer. Pull one pulverizer. Awesome, that's crafting up. And one redstone furnace. We've already got one. Oh well, we've got that on track record. We've got that on. We can craft up another one if we need one. And any minute now, there we go. We have our pulverizer. So, what we need to do is grab some food because we're actually a bit hungry. Potato. Lots of potatoes. Num num num. And zoom into the chest. I really love the visuals on this system. It is just great. I mean, you don't get that in Applied Energistics. Tell you that for nothing. Applied Energistics is just, yeah, here's your items. It's really fast and convenient, but it doesn't look cool. So if we go down, and if we go down another layer, I think we're going to have our, I think down here we're going to have uranium processing plants. So if we do this, if we place a redstone furnace here, and actually we're going to need power. Okay, power's probably best if we do it right next to here. Okay, so since this is the main thing that's going to need uranium, so if we plonk it down, okay, how am I going to do this? We're going to need some more pipes, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Probably move the reactor access ports over to this side. Okay, yeah, here's the idea. Right. We're going to move this reactor access port over to this side. All I'm doing here is automating the uranium production. So if we place a reactor casing here and the access port here, that should accept the uranium, and if we turn the reactor back on, we should get power. Awesome. Now what we need to do is run some power round from here over to there. Could actually, here's a better idea, move the power thing over here. That makes more sense. Just move the power port from over there. Yeah, I mean there's no point running power when we can just literally have the thing right next to it. So you there, and one reactor power tap here. That should reform the reactor, and it did. So one transfer node here, send you to transmit stuff, then you there, should be accepting, yep, 2 connections. So this thing is now accepting RF. It's awesome. And now I've just thought of something, just realised. Okay, well, I'll tell you in a sec. We actually need to get stuff out of there, so I'm thinking actually we'll hook something up at a later date. But if we place our redstone furnace here, I think, is it here or no, here, and set it so that the left side outputs, right side inputs, and pulverizer there. You're going to input from the left, output to the right, and just power you to. You should be receiving power. Yes, awesome. That is brilliant. Now we just need to turn you on, and we're good. We're all up and running. Our reactor's running again. Now, what we're going to do is automate this. So we're going to need to hook this up to our system. Now let me just run some pipe down here, and I will be right back as soon as I have. Okay, so I've actually run some golden transport pipe, and that is hooked up to our system. So now all we need to do to get this thing automatically feeding uranium into it is we need to plonk down a crafting logistics pipe, and if I'd have thought about it, I would have actually brought some uranium ore down with me, but I'll set that up. But no, wait, I can do that with NEI, can't I? Okay, so let's tell this thing to craft uranium ore. There we go, that should be able to craft uranium ore, and that's not hooked up to the power. I'm gonna have to do that in a minute because that's not quite hooked up. But if we then tell you to be a supply logistics pipe, and we're running out of space a little bit here. How are we going to do this? Okay, we're going to have to move this. Let's put you on top and tell you to make uranium. There we go. And hook you up to that logistics pipe. There we go. And tell you to be constantly supplied with uranium ore. Actually, we're going to need some uranium ore. Okay, so I'm going to be... Damn it. I'm going to have to be right back as soon as I found out where the break in the power is and got some uranium ore. Because that should be... Oh, no, wait. Nope, still dead. Okay, I'm going to be right back as soon as I found out where the break in the power is. Okay, I appear to have found the problem. It appears that logistic pipes only have a certain range. The power only has a certain range. There we go. Items are flowing into that now. So logistic pipes only have a certain range that they can transmit the power. I'm not quite sure what it is. I just literally, by trial and error, managed to place down another basic logistics pipe there. That's relaying power all the way over here and connecting it to our logistics system. I did experiment with placing another logistics power junction down here. However, that was not showing up in the, in the request terminal. So yeah, we're getting a lot of uranium stuff. We're getting a lot of uranium going down there, and if for any reason it runs out of uranium, there we go, it crafts more. And I've got a feeling this is not quite set up right, because it should not be crafting more uranium. So one sec. I mean, you're full, so that's definitely a good sign, but tell you... Ah, that's why it's... Okay. Request until full, that's why. I was requesting infinite, which meant it was constantly creating more and would very soon flood our AE system. Not AE system, our logistics pipe system. It still may flood it at this rate. I mean, Jesus, it's a lot more. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, that should be set up. We're automatically regenerating our power and apparently crafting an infinite amount of uranium accidentally, but, you know, we're good. So let's just block off here. And I will be back as soon as I've crafted up a few more things, because I actually need to get this system set up for basically all the other ores upstairs. So yeah, I will be back as soon as I've cleared up this place, and as soon as... I mean, stop doing that. Stop. It should stop in a minute. I'll have to pop downstairs and just double check that that stops, because that shouldn't be constantly requesting uranium. That's going to be a problem. Why are you constantly requesting uranium? You stop. 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 Partial. Let's try that. Let's try partial. Are you going to clear stuff up? There we go. There's no more uranium essence coming down there, so that seems to have worked. So it seems that partial is probably best. And any second now, there should be a block of uranium coming down. Or something uranium-y. Something green, at least. Show me something green. Anything green? No. Why are you not working? You were working more than fine like 10 seconds ago. Okay, let's try full. Are you going to request anything now? Because it should be fairly close. Come on. Come on. Something green. Okay, this is getting weird. Why isn't it was working to excess on this setting, and now it's not working at all on this setting? Okay, I'm going to troubleshoot and see what's happening, and again I will be right back, because that was fine. I thought I had it. Okay, be right back. Okay, I found out what the problem is. It was actually how we set it up. This needs to say that it needs to keep a stack of uranium stored even, and it's now requesting uranium, and any minute now it should pull some down from the chest. There we go. It's trying to keep 64 stacked in here, and once it hits 64 it will stop requesting and we're good. There we go. So this system is now successfully set up and will not constantly be crafting stuff. Awesome. To auto-craft the rest of it. Now if we just run some... You're going to have to go back another layer. If we run some golden pipe over to here, this little setup that we have over here, we're going to have to go back another layer so that we don't interact with this thing. In fact, no we don't. Talking out my bum there. If we put a logistics pipe here, yeah, that needs to be a basic logistics pipe. We're going to need another little bit of logistics pipe. I thought I had everything ready. I apparently did not. So if we grab some logistics pipe, one please, and there we go, scooch into our items in chest. And if we put, oh, 1 minute. I think the server just crashed. 1 sec. Okay, the server's back up. Apparently teleportation is not particularly server friendly. So let's make a supplier logistics pipe. Awesome. And we're also going to need a variety of ores to put into this thing. So if we grab our... we're going to want to auto-process gold ore, iron ore. So let's grab one of you. Tin ore. I don't know why there's 2 types of tin ore. We'll grab you. Ah, that's why you're not the right type. Might as well grab all of those whilst we're at it. Grab some lead ore. And I think that's all the ores that I'm growing right now. Ore-wise anyway. I am growing some more stuff, but I am growing uranium, but that's also being auto-processed as you've seen. So, if we go over and put our supplier logistics pipe down behind our pulverizer, which is this one. Now I've set that one up to input, that one out to output. And if we don't have a wrench on us. God damn it. Always something. Always something. If we grab our wrench, one wrench, oh no, it's not a wrench, it's called a hammer. If we grab our crescent hammer, should scooch into our items out chest. If we grab our crescent hammer, and there we go. We've run out of food. Well, not food, but we've run out of hunger. That's the word. So right click with our wrench, keep items stopped. The full amount, we want, in fact no, infinite amounts of gold to go in there, infinite amounts of tin to go in there, infinite amount of iron to go in there, and infinite amount of lead to go in there. Now basically any time that any of those enter the system, it will be crafted. And there we go. See, we only had 1 gold ore. It's now also crafting gold, which is awesome. And in fact, no, let's put that to full so that it's not constantly auto crafting. Is there any way to increase? There we go. That's the way to increase the stack size. Shoot. So we just need to get it to 64. Say keep 64 in here constantly, and it will try to keep 64 in there constantly. Okay, 65. Is there any way to 40, 40, do 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 do. Okay, that's awesome. I'll tell you to keep 64 of you in. If only there was a shortcut. Oh wait, we can shift click you up to be... Okay, that's awesome. So if we shift click, that increases it by 10. That's a lot easier. And lead ore is somewhere. Lead. There it is. Tell you to keep 64 of you. And that's awesome. So this should now, if there's ever space in here... Okay, so you're not right. You should be outputting to that side. And you should be inputting on that side. That should be good. Yep, there we go. Gold's going into there. So now, whenever there's space in there, it's going to try to... In fact, no, let's reduce that just down to 1. I think 1 is going to be good. Okay. So, if we do 1 tin ore... That's the right one, right? Thermal expansion, yeah. They're all thermal expansion ores. Lead ore and iron ore. Oh, it should only try to keep 1 in, so it won't constantly auto-craft, which is good. And, yeah, we're rolling. We are rolling. In fact, no, let's say half a stack. Half a stack should be good. 12, 22, 32. There we go. Half a stack of everything. Now, anytime it dips below half a stack, it should automatically craft up some more of the ores. Awesome. So I'm going to be back when I've got something else to show you, because this is pretty much the main bulk of the episode. I'm probably going to do a little bit of Bob's More. So I will be back a little bit of Bob's More. Never sounded more British in my life. Oh my god. So I will be back once I've got some more stuff to show you. Alright, be back in a bit.